Hi, welcome to Off the Ranch. This episode is sponsored by Shade Tree Glasses. Shade Tree's been a supporter of the channel for a long time, and we're super happy to have them back. They have a big selection of wood and titanium and carbon fiber sunglasses, and they all come standard with polarized lenses, and all their most popular styles are back in stock, which is great. Hey Jenna, they sent some for you as well. Hey camera guy, I got you as well.
Thanks, Shade Tree.
Thanks, Shade Tree.
Hey guys. Y'all been working so hard. Shade Tree Sunglasses wanted to hook y'all all up with a pair of sunglasses. You're gonna look amazing. It's not because they sponsored this video or anything. Actually, it's exactly what it is. Whoa, that fell right on the glass.
Thanks, Shade Tree.
ShadeTreeGlasses.com. Demo gets you $5 off any pair. All right, y'all do the rest of the meeting with glasses on. Thanks, bye.
So, where were we?
Ooh, look who's home. Big thanks to WTF Transport. Just dropped this thing off. Dude has an S10 now that he's about to take, deliver somewhere else. But got El Dorado home. God, looking good. All right, we got a lot of fixing to do on this thing. A different time though. This thing needs some work. We gotta get it ready for Indy. This thing has to go to Indy, but we only have like a week and a half, so we probably don't have time. I just wanted to go to Indy so bad. All right, we got a lot of figuring out though to make sure this thing doesn't break instantly like it did in Florida. I still love you. You're a good little lowrider. I'll clean you up nice and pretty. Thunder roll, boom, boom, boom. I have to sing over the Thunder Rolls playing or we get copyright strike. Thunder roll! All right, we're here at Holden Bros. Boys have made some good progress here. You guys got floor almost all done in here, which looks so good. Hey man.
Hey.
How's life?
You know, it's comfortable.
Good, you look so comfortable right now. But you can see this floor is all, you know, it's tacked in, but it's all in now. There's not holes in it. They're also doing the floor in the back, which is all tacked in as well, which is super cool. They finished all this frame, so all this back half is all brand new. You can see where they tied in the springs to all brand new metal because this was all rusted out. It was also rusted out in the back. It was like hanging on by nothing, which is why we were squatting so much in the back. They got that. We're hoping, if all goes according to plan today, to start this thing up, to fire up the RanchTang and let the RanchTang do ranch things.
Oh, yeah.
Ideally.
Hey,
right?
I'm just over here eating Pop-Tarts, man, sorry.
Classic Willie over there. He has Pop-Tarts. So they got, a lot of people in the last video were saying that our filler was below the level of the water is here, so you're gonna have air in there, which they knew that already. So they made this higher, so this is the highest point right here, so we can fill it, get all the air out. They got a low mount alternator down here. We wanted to get everything down just so it looks better, because alternator usually sticking up here, and alternators aren't the sexiest part of the engine. So we want the turbo to be the top part. And we're gonna actually put a hood on here, which is pretty funny because if you squat down here, camera guy, you can see there's a lot of stuff sticking up. So the hood is gonna just be cut around this engine. So you're gonna be able to see the whole top of the engine, but we still will have a hood that ideally closes. Is the hood gonna close over this radiator, you think?
Yeah, so the plan
We're gonna have
is
to cut it a little bit.
we're gonna have it should sit over this all the way around like a kind of letter C.
Yep.
And we're gonna punch 2 holes in it for the intercooler pipes.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be.
And so like the hood will go on.
It's gonna look
and
like El Camino with the
Yeah,
pipes coming.
exactly.
Not as bad as El Camino,
Yeah.
but
So if you want to take the hood off, you have to do a little bit of work, but
sweet.
I mean,
They got the front end back on, starting to look more like a Mustang again, which is super good. Still got bumper and stuff to go up here, but all coming together. So we're gonna try to button it up today and get a running Ford 6.0 Power Stroke 1965 RanchTang, if all goes well.
okay.
You want to put the fuel tank right here. The nitrous will be on both sides of it.
Oh snap!
We should do nitrous next time.
Yeah.
Level up.
Yeah.
blow the cylinder heads off.
Yeah, do you have any experience with nitrous, with
Little bit.
diesel? I know nothing about it with diesels, but
They respond really, really well to nitrous.
up in that compression even more.
Just so much air because it attaches to that diesel molecule and you get that much more air fit in there, and they wake up big time.
They wake up your head gaskets big time, I bet.
Yeah, they do.
So now we have a hole here that'll fit this little sump area. So that'll sit nice and flush here, put some straps around it, and then our lines are down there. We plumb off of those. Nice and clean. Perfect, and we didn't hit the frame. So he had the frame right there, you can see it. So, I couldn't really tell where that was until I started cutting, but good to go, right there. Nah, it's solid. Perfect measurements.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I need to go pull up the file for this thing and make sure I've got all the security restriction stuff. I've never done a 6.0 standalone before. I just don't want it to go and no fire. So I need to check that out. Maybe
Cool.
at lunchtime I'll do that.
Cool.
The only thing is knowing for sure that the seat's going to slide back and forth. I think it's going to. The side of it's got a little bit of give in the cushion, right? Like if we got to cram it a little bit.
It gives right into that bend.
Yeah. I think we can mash it and make it go. Because there ain't no more room. No back window. Take one.
Willie's cutting a hole out here and trying to not bust a window out here. We're gonna have a pipe coming down from this roll cage here down to the frame in the back. Oh, we need more room.
Oh man.
Did I hit it?
No.
Was it really close?
Yeah.
Why do I always do this
I don't know,
stuff?
Just don't hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the blade around, see if I can get a little better angle of my dangular. I feel dumb, okay?
You look dumb.
Oh, don't hit it.
Oh yeah,
Close enough,
that's
huh?
pretty good.
Now it's gonna wiggle a lot. Oh no. Yeah, okay, great idea. Hold the rest of that back together. Not even nervous, it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not even really close or anything with an 1.1/8 stroke, super sawzall.
Basically. And
Just
then
let me keep my fingers,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't mind?
Dude, I couldn't have picked a larger tool to attempt to do this
That's why I
with.
have to be one that air source.
I probably need to get the little one. Let me. That's all of it, Bubba. That's all of it. Living on the edge, man.
Air Dog sent us this nice lift pump here. I've got their sticker in the back window. So we got their Air Dog pump and their filter and separator there. So he's going to drill a hole to this big water hose here. It's so big. This is going to go down and then over to that right there. It's going to be clean. Steven's doing it nice.
real nice.
I'm working hard.
Cool. I've never seen a drill like that. Little 90. Shout out to this drill. Thanks for all the hard work you do. We got a hoop here. We got 2 bars going back. They've just tacked it in right now. Later, we'll probably do some door bars, but I don't think now we're gonna do anything like that. This thing is primarily gonna be a burnout car, so we're gonna go like 20 miles an hour max. But then later, I know we're gonna want to like drag race it and see how fast it actually goes. So later we may beef it up a little bit, but right now we're doing a very minor cage because we don't really need it. We gotta make sure the seat fits with the new roll cage going around. Dude,
Bro,
could you made it a little bit more perfect.
So if that'll, yeah, that has a little bit of give to it, so we'll be able to set it in nice and tight on that thing.
Heck yeah.
Dude.
It's perfect.
I'm pretty sure the track's lined up. Let me look real quick. Can't see because it's dark, but I'm pretty sure it is. It couldn't have been better than that.
It's pretty much ideal situation. This whole car, ideal car.
It is. It's beautiful. I want to make like 10 or 20 of these things.
Start selling them.
This is my legacy.
There's links to the new RanchTang kits in the description below. Basically, all you need to do is get a 65 Shelby 350, GT 350, and then you need to get your own Power Stroke, and then basically just cut everything out of the cars, and then this kit will just bolt right in, and it's $54,000. You got to supply the car and the engine though, and the transmission and the rear end, and you'll love it though. Easy put together, probably a weekend project.
Oh yeah, for sure. Contact me for pricing at any time you'd like. Like he said, $54,000 entry price. You provide your engine and your car. Sound good?
And you also have to do the labor. So,
You know what?
We're gonna need you to help.
Code Demolitia gets you a 2% discount. You're welcome, guys. I'm just looking out for you.
That's right.
Got this tubing down here so that we can run the fuel line through that. We don't have to worry about fuel line dragging on anything, hitting anything, busting. It's going to be going through that metal tubing.
Dude, those tacks look so terrible.
No one will see it.
Oh,
so they're going to assume they're perfect.
we give it a try and make it ground last minute and it don't work.
That uses air pressure?
Vacuum, so it vacuums the entire system down,
crazy.
and then it uses vacuum to draw, and it'll fill it perfectly.
That's wild. The more you know.
The idea is that because this fits so tight in that tube, we're gonna try to, I guess, spray some PB Blast or something on it to kind of lubricate it a little bit. And we're trying to pull both hoses through there, and there's just enough room for them to fit in the tubing that goes underneath the car. So we've taken a piece of MIG wire out of the welding machine, and we're gonna grab it, we're gonna fish it through the tube, lube this thing up, and hopefully pull it through to the front and look like we knew what we were doing.
Matt, I can tell you've been in the gym.
I'm afraid it's going to pop and hit me right in the
Got some
crotch.
power.
Wait, I need to reel you in. All right, you ready?
Almost, I'm lubricating.
Good.
All right, go. Ow, dude, if I hit the elbow again, we need surgery.
All right, just hurry up.
Yeah, hold on, just good. Here we go, 2, 3.
There it is.
Here it comes through.
Need to go more?
Yeah, we need to keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
1, 2, 3.
All right, the problem is we need to keep going, right? Because I need to get to the engine.
This was a much better plan than that. That got me there. So he is right now loading onto our computer a tune for this thing, so it'll actually run. So this thing does, even though it's an 05, it does have a computer system. Once we get that on, we're pretty close.
We're gonna bleed the air out of this thing and then hook up the accelerator pedal. Hopefully crank it over and hear it run.
That's it, assuming that we didn't forget anything, which we maybe did. 100%.
That's setting up. Now it's riding.
Oh, now we started over the percentage.
Do we have motor oil in it?
2%.
Yeah.
Don't need motor oil where we're
That's
going.
it.
How much you want me to put in here? A gallon?
Probably. Yeah, I mean a couple inches in the bottom of it anyway, maybe halfway.
Yeah, well, the filters are going to take up a little bit, and the fuel line's going to take up a little bit.
We couldn't find any diesel, so we don't actually know what's in this can. We're just dumping it in there and see if it runs.
I think it's gasoline.
Yeah, it smells like gasoline. All right, I think we're ready. We're gonna start it up. Ideally, it starts up, but if the tune's right, it'll start. If we hooked everything up right, it'll start. But if anything is wrong, no start. Oh yeah, we also, the trans isn't hooked up to anything, so we're trying to make sure it's in park because there's probably a neutral safety switch, which would not let it start. Which we'd have to just jump the starter, basically, I think. We turned on the lift pump though, heard it power up.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Here
stand
we
back.
go.
I'm a little nervous.
Chicken.
You see the old timer back there in the back, way back? He knows.
Now. Again. Go ahead. It's not happy because it doesn't have the NSBU. It's not
That's a
plugged in.
computer realizing that it's not right, and so it's shutting it down. Because it's trying to not hurt itself. It doesn't know that we want this to happen.
It's called the NSBU switch, a neutral safety something or other. And it's basically tells the the engine computer that it's in neutral or it's in park or it's in gear, and that is the only connector we don't have hooked up, and it's got like 8 wires to it. So it's starting and dying, and I think it's because it's smarter than we are for the moment.
So luckily they have another 6.0 Power Stroke truck over there, that white F250, and they're gonna go steal the part off that and see if it works on the RanchTang.
That seemed like air, almost. Try it again.
It really sounds like air.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We know for sure we didn't drain the oil because it is HEUI, so let me just wipe this and check it.
Can't get it to continuously even turn the starter over, so we're missing something. We're done. We're calling it. We're calling it. It ain't happening today. It started today, did not run. We're just gonna title this video, It Started. The RanchTang started. So everyone thinks it's like running, but it's... Okay, so today is, when we're filming this is the 22nd. When is the event? The 13th. So you have 1, 2, 3 weeks. Well, we actually have 2 weeks because we're gonna paint it on the last week.
And then it takes a week to ship it, so we only have 1 week.
You have 1 week.
We have 7 days.
Yeah, we still have some work to do, but made good progress today. I'm looking for any positive thing I can say.
No, and I mean, we did make progress.
Willie looks like he's been working out.
Yeah, oh, I'm tough. If you didn't know, if you can't tell, the camera subtracts probably 30, 40 pounds.
We
Not
tried
a big deal.
We tried 2 different tunes, neither one working right.
So this is what we think is the issue. It continually is throwing this code that is missing communication with the instrument panel cluster. If this was a late model Cummins truck, that would definitely keep it from maintaining running, or if like you had the wrong VIN, it will start, fire, and die, and that's exactly what we're dealing with. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on the tune file, remove that stuff out of it, and make this thing think that it's just like a freaking sitting in a cornfield, you know?
Because the RanchTang needs to do ranch things.
That's right. And we're gonna make it do that.
It's gonna do that.
It's gonna do it.
If we just believe and fix the problems. Womp womp. No RanchTang running today. We're close though. We're really close, and hopefully we'll get it done really soon. Because yeah, I think we have really like a week. God, why we always end up doing this at the very end. After these initial builds though, I think the cars will be like, we just get them back after each burnout and we just do like maintenance, not like full builds, which would be really nice. But I think we're gonna take RanchTang and then either El Dorado or El Cromino to Indy. We're gonna take 2 cars this time, just since we haven't had time to like actually like make sure these things run. So just so we have a backup, basically, to make sure that everything's good and we don't have another situation like in Florida where our car just stopped and we couldn't do it. Be sure to check back very soon. We got to figure out if El Dorado will make it. If not, we got El Cromino as the backup, which is why I'm keeping that car, because that thing's a solid car. All right, thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
You ready?
Logan, go ahead.
I need to show you something. I gotta show you something.
Just
We figured out the map sensor wasn't hooked up.
tap it.
And we put a jumper wire in it. It says it's making 14 pounds of boost. Hey, look! Good, get back! Don't use up my flag!
It's 5 o'clock. It's Friday. We did it. Right here. Booyah. Booyah. Booyah.
Wait, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.